Connectivism uses common online tools and information vendors to gather information on a subject in order to understand it better. As augmented learning encourages students to research their own programs, it fully embraces connectivism. Getting the students to use a collaborative tool to create their assessment journal is an example of redefinition from the SAMA model. Miller notes that SAMA is a technology integration model that shows the way to get the most out of using technology in the classroom. He states that a teacher reaches redefinition when they cross over from doing what they've always done and just studying technology to doing what they couldn't do before. As the online tools that the students will use for their journal allow the inclusion of interactive media and collaboration along with the biographical journal, the online journal shows redefinition in action. The ICT tools suggested for the students to use have been chosen to transform the acquisition of knowledge by encouraging the students to choose their own programs to create the website and each of its elements. Consequently, they will have to learn new technologies, and this will help them to embrace transformative learning. Many students have not yet used web design software or collaboration tools, and using these tools will transform and scaffold their learning. Masters notes that the scaffolding must work at the student's level of comprehension and bring the learning into new areas of consideration. This unit has tried to create a learning design that is responsive to the profiled needs of the students. While the students are all literate enough to read any instructions, many of them have a short reading attention span and find video tutorials easier to learn from. As such, a number of video tutorials have been included. Students will also be encouraged to research fun media to incorporate in the site. Media such as art games, jigsaws, simple painting games, and music for background audio will be encouraged as many of the students profiled have interests in these areas, and incorporating these interests will help to motivate them to use higher order thinking and more outstanding achievement. As with any ICTs used in a class situation, ethics, safety, and legal issues must also be identified. Informing the students of these issues and monitoring their behaviour throughout the unit will be imperative to both keep the students safe and ensure their own behaviour maintains a high ethical, legal, and safe standard. To conclude, the ICT tools incorporated in this unit are taking the students' learning into a redefinition level with a fun, interactive learning process. Using these tools to design this unit has been a valuable way to measure their effectiveness and usability. The problem-based learning format that the unit is following also helps to create a more relaxed, fun basis for learning. To quote education researcher Sylvia Chard, one of the major advantages of project work is that it makes school more like real life. It's an in-depth investigation of a real-world topic worthy of children's attention and effort. Well, this e-portfolio and presentation has been a fun and educational experience, and dare I say, I have been using my higher order thinking skills and creativity a great deal in its creation, and I have thoroughly enjoyed the process. I hope you have enjoyed watching and listening as much as I have enjoyed creating it. Bye!
Created using Powtoon.